Welcome back to Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Jay Artigues, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers, Champagne Beverage, and also Benny's Place right here in downtown Hammond. Your Lions were going for the sweep on Saturday, so you know what that means. Solid gold Saturday right here on the program. Let's check out the action.
That means you win on Friday, Saturday, normal week. This was a Thursday, Friday. Turn it over on Saturday with Reed Lambert from Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Throwing out the first pitch, and it's a solid gold Saturday at the pat. Doesn't get any better than that. He got things going. Had the bases loading that first inning. I tell you what, it's a big part of it. Draws the walk to load the bases. It's still in the first inning. This is a big play right here. Next play in the ballgame to keep him from scoring. Jordan makes a great pitch. This separates him. Gets a little 4-6-3 double play. No runs. Great job. Good stretch over there by Jamison Fish at first base as well. Swing and a miss. Jordan Email does what he does best. Does what he has to do to win the ball game. Good job by Jordan. Late breaking curveball for strike 3. Struck him out. Gets him looking on a curveball, backdoor curveball. Good job by Jordan. You see he had a lot of life on that breaking ball. Great pitch by Jordan. Larry Rhodes. It's a good job getting things going for us. He's been doing a super job in that leadoff spot. Single left field. It's a beautiful day out at the pat. Ben Hernandez crushes that ball right through the middle. Great job. As you can see, Brett Hoffman rumbling and stumbling his way to the plate. Play at the plate. Safe, just under the tag. Great job. Tell you what, took advantage of Nicholls, wasn't paying attention. Our base runners kept running, put runners at second and third. Good job by Brett running the bases. Sam Robertson gets things going, hits a shot right through the shortstop, lead off the inning. Putting pressure on him, getting on the bag. Great job by Sam. Jamison Fisher goes over to third base. Started putting pressure on him. Ball 4, ball was up and in. Good job laying off that pitch. That's like I said earlier, we're doing a better job of learning that strike zone, learning when to take. Ball 4. Good job, Gabe Woods, laying off a good pitch. Walks in a run. Started adding on to that lead, built a pretty big lead at the time. Larry Rhodes hit by pitch. Curveball didn't curve, hits him in the back. Another run. All behind by Ladd. Another walk. Good job laying off of that pitch. Nicholls had a lot of trouble at that bullpen throwing strikes. And once they did, Brett Hoffman does a great job making the play, hitting a shot right back through the middle. See Sam making a great turn, coming around the score. Did a good job offensively, put a lot of pressure on him. Ball 4, good job. Gabe Woods laid off of that pitch. Ball was down in the zone, laid off of it. Wild pitch. Looks like he got crossed up right there. We come in and we score, and you can see the frustration on the other team. I'll tell you what, when offense starts putting pressure like that, it's pretty tough for the other team. Larry Rhodes hits that big hopper right up the middle. Great base run, gets a run in. Runners at the corner. Good job by Larry Rhodes. Turn it over to the bullpen. Caleb Manuel came in. Curveball, strike 3. Good job by Caleb. I tell you, he's been doing really good for us this year. Fastball blows it right by the hitter for strike 3. Great job by Caleb. He out the pin with the intensity you need. Jamison Fisher crushes that ball. Deep right field. Over both fences. Great job. True freshman, second home run of the year. Great job by Jamison. He's going to be a special hitter when he's finished playing here at Southeast. He crushed that pitch. I tell you what, let the fastball over the plate. And he tattooed it. Good job by Jamison. Dylan Hills comes in, does a great job, gets the big hop to first base. Lions win, sweep Nicholls State. Lions win 10-9. Jordan Email picks up the win, and Dylan Hills with a hard-fought save. Ladd Rose 2 hits, and Jamison Fisher with a bomb. Southeast has improved 21-8 on the season.
Coach, a typical Game 3, a real wild game to finish the weekend, but your club holds off Nicholls State 10-9 to get the big victory and take a series sweep and move to 6-0 in Southland Conference play.
Yeah, it was a good win for us. We had the big lead. We let it slip away, let them get right back in the ball game, but we came through. Dylan Hills came through and got the save for us, and he was really big for us on the mound.
Dylan Hills picked up his 7th save of the year. It's now time to take a look at our Lion profile of the week, and this week we're going to take a look at the head Diamond Girl, Erin St. Pierre.
Erin St. Pierre does not hit home runs or assist in turning double plays, but she's just as important to Southeastern Baseball as any of the players. St. Pierre wears many hats for Coach Jay Artigues and the Lions.
I'll do office errands for them. I'll help address alumni letters, different things like that. And we do a lot of stuff for the players. We'll bake them treats for the weekends, and we'll make them little goodie bags and things like that. And
the LaRose, Louisiana native got her start as a Diamond Girl in 2011, which is part of the game day operations. There's so much that goes into being a Diamond Girl other than picking up bats.
There's a lot more to it than just picking up the bats. I mean, we take care of umpires and all those things, and we have a lot of pregame things we do, like lineup, but that's just the on-the-field things. There's so many off-the-field things we do. We're faces in the community. People recognize us other places. We'll travel to away games and do things like that.
St. Pierre, a junior majoring in kinesiology, loves the game of baseball and loves being around the team so much that many of her best friends are on the team.
I have the best relationship with those guys. They are my absolute best friends, and I know they have my back just like I have theirs. They always, I mean, some of them I'm like their little sister, then other ones they're my best friends. We have pregame rituals. There's a couple of us, there's 3 of us actually. Every Thursday before a game we'll go to Chili's and we'll eat out and then have a movie night. So they really have become my very best friends, and I know they have my back, and it's a special relationship that can never be broken.
Erin means so much to the baseball program, and when they care about you, they pick on you. And even the head coach has taken a liking to picking on Erin.
He definitely is a picker, though, and he will find every little thing to pick at.
Jay's not the only Artigues that is close to Erin. The First Lady of Southeastern Baseball is like a second mom to Erin.
Oh, I love Miss Rachel and the boys. Miss Rachel's like my second mom over here. We're so close, and I know they have looked out for me in so many ways since I've been here, and they're always here for me.
While Erin's baseball duties in school takes up a lot of her time, she managed to find time last fall to compete for the title of Miss Southeastern.
I'm not a pageant girl. I'm not big on makeup and doing my hair. I had to get people to help me with all of that. But there are great scholarship opportunities related to the Miss Southeastern pageant, and I had so many people telling me like, oh, you know, you're such a great representative of the university, you should do it, you have a good personality, things like that. So I was like, what the heck, I'll just go for it. And it actually ended up being so much fun, getting out to be on stage and getting to dress up, because I don't get to do it all that often.
And while being Miss Southeastern is something that Erin would enjoy, she knows that the ballpark and baseball will always be her first love.
Oh, baseball for sure. Baseball's my first love, always will be. There's a special connection here, and there's a special home here that you just don't find with other things.
Coach, a nice feature on Erin St. Pierre there, and these Diamond Girls, they do a lot behind the scenes for your club.
They do a lot of things that people don't notice, obviously. They do a lot of things, whether it's fundraising, whether it's throughout the games, game promotion, game marketing. Without them, obviously, we couldn't run the program the way we do.
It's now time to take a look at our tip of the week with Coach Jay Artigues.
Hi, welcome to this week's Tip of the Week. This week we're going to demonstrate the proper way to teach a curveball. This is a very controversial pitch to throw, especially at a young age. You want to teach kids the proper way to throw it. The important thing to understand about curveballs, it's not necessarily throwing curveballs that hurt your arm, it's throwing them improperly that hurt your arm. So teaching a young kid the proper way is really essential to a young pitcher. To help demonstrate that, we have 11-year-old Casey Artigues. Casey's going to show you his grip on his curveball. We like to have 4-seam grip to where when that ball rotates, it's going to have 4 seams rotated. Now, Casey always keeps his finger up. When I have young pitchers learn it, I like for that finger to stay up, and you'll see why. When they're finished with it, as you see him go in slow motion, he's going to finish with his finger pointing straight to the catcher. As they keep it up, it's helping me as a coach to understand that the finger's staying on top, he's getting proper rotation. Once they get mastery of the spin and the rotation of baseball, obviously the finger will go down as not to tip the curveball. So watch as Casey goes through the motion. Fingers up, gets on top, so the baseball's coming out of his hand in a good 12-6 rotation. That is this week's Tip of the Week.
Coach, your son, Jay Artigues, right there, shows us how to throw a beautiful 12-6 breaking ball.
You know, it's really important for kids at a young age to learn how to throw a curveball correctly, you know, because it's curveballs, when not thrown correctly, can hurt and injure kids. So I really like them to stay away from it at an early age until they learn how to throw them properly. 12 to 13 is probably the youngest that you like them to start learning how to throw it. Does a great job demonstrating the proper technique.
All right, well, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to wrap it up here on Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Jay Artigues, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers. Champagne beverage as we tape right here from Benny's Place in downtown Hammond.